All right, so let's start with some breaking news that has just come in, where Russian President Vladimir Putin is digging in for what looks like a prolonged war, determined to hold out until the West agrees to peace on his terms. Now, according to sources quoted by Reuters, undeterred by President Donald Trump's threats of tougher sanctions and renewed military aid to Kiev, Putin is said to be pretty confident that Russia's economy and military can withstand further Western pressure. Now, Putin, who launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 following 8 years of simmering conflict in the east, believes that time is on his side. With Russian forces gaining ground, there are signs that his territorial demands could in fact expand the longer the conflict continues. On Monday, Trump voiced frustration over Putin's refusal to commit to a ceasefire, warning that Russia would face a new wave of sanctions unless a peace deal is struck within 50 days. The US president also announced the delivery of Patriot surface-to-air missile systems and other heavy weaponry to Ukraine, a signal that Washington is not ready to back down. Now, despite multiple phone calls between Trump and Putin and visits to Moscow by the US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, no substantial progress has been made on any peace framework. And according to sources quoted by Reuters, Putin sees no detailed or serious proposals from the West and is holding firm on a list of non-negotiable demands. And these include a legally binding pledge from the NATO military alliance never to expand eastward, permanent Ukrainian neutrality, limits on Ukraine's armed forces, and constitutional protections for Russian speakers. Now, crucially, Russia demands international recognition of its territorial gains, including areas annexed during the war. And despite enduring the harshest sanctions the West has ever imposed, and facing the threat of new US tariffs on Russian oil buyers, the Kremlin believes it can survive economically and politically while continuing its war effort. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.